Hi guys, here's a quick video, or I'm hoping it'll be quick, on my new game. I'll post it in two parts. One will be the setup and then one will be the game itself. There's so much to the game, to be fair. I'm not going to try and explain it all here. Here's the team layout. There's different positions. We've got goalkeeper, fullback, central defender, wingers, central midfielders and attackers. Each one is separate in their own way, where certain players will carry certain cards depending on the position. So for instance, attackers have shoot cards, but no other player will. Wingers and fullbacks will have cross cards. Defenders will have clear cards, etc. And the same with the training skills as well. For instance, like man marking is only for central defenders. Just bring up a quick list of cards. We've got pass cards, the most common card in the game. Long ball cards, shoot cards, super shot cards, which I'm going to change to expert shot. Clear cards, switch play cards, cross cards, expert cross cards, foul cards, keeper cards. There are four types of keeper cards. There's a save card, corner card, and then the expert save and corner. These are the player skills: man marking, defending corners, attacking corners, throwing, long short free kicks, crossing, break up play, penalty kicks, creativity, passing, shooting, defending. Ball kicking, distribution, and penalty saving as well. So for instance, if I click on this fullback, these cards here, these 8 cards are what he has. The more expensive the player, the better the cards. He's got 2 clear cards here. Winger, now he's got cross cards. He's got long ball cards. Some don't have to have, they can just have all passing, but as we can see, only the attacker here has got attack cards. So you build your pack up depending on the players. Obviously keeper has keeper cards. I've got a save, an expert corner and a corner card. And they're also trained up as well. Again, this, as you saw when I was flicking through, there's the training obviously changes the course of the game. For instance, create play, for every 2 players you've got trained up as create play. That means during the game, when you play that card, you will have 1 extra play for that turn, which can be very handy. So many rules. Obviously pretty clear, that one penalty saving. So if my opponent has a penalty, he will be better at saving it. It's set pieces are all based on dice, so I will basically reduce the amount of dice he has. There's so much into it. When I was flicking through, it did give you obviously more of it in-depth thing of what each one does. So yeah, if I click on, that's the total, my full cards, which will get shuffled up and then dealt out during the game. You get dealt 10 cards at a time, and for every card you played, you then obviously get a card from the pack at the end of the turn. We also have tactical cards. I'm only at a certain level here at the minute. There are more cards. If I click on here, we've got men behind the ball, push men forward, expert play acting, extra foul appeal, change the pace, sweeper keeper, short start keeper, short start attack, expand your opponent, extra subs and returns, expert tackling, shuffle pack, offside trap. Okay, these tactical cards, I'm allowed 3 at the minute. I've got spy on your opponent, which allows you to get a quick look at their cards. You can use that 3 times a game. Sure start attack means I will start with an attack card straight away, which can be quite handy because it's a random shuffle, so you might not get any of your shoot cards till the second half, say for instance. And extra foul appeal, that means I can turn one of my attack cards into a foul card. So yeah, so basically you choose your tactical cards based on how you want to play. These will be available during the game, which I will show. Everything will become clear. So just if I just click one more thing to show you sort of the buying and selling. So I've got him on creating twice, so I could sell him and then click on buy. Right footed, which means any direction will always go to the left because he's got right foot, and vice versa. So you want a even balance of right and left footers. You can actually buy both footed players, they cost more, but then you can choose which direction you want the ball to go, so that could be quite handy. I've just chosen to buy the worst player there, so sell him again, buy right, and as you can see, flicking through, start getting better as they go higher. You can have some with 4 shoot cards, and then the super shot starts coming in. So I had, I think it was him on top of it. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to train him as well. I wondered why it didn't come up with player match. So that's how you set up your team. You can have, you might want loads of clear cards, having every player at the back have clear cards. You might want to have more cross cards, more long balls or less. It's perfectly up to you. You basically pick your team based on who you're playing or just how you like to play. Of course, if you're, say, playing a much tougher team and you're just wanting to hold that for a draw, you might want to not spend as much on your attackers, have just the worst attack, and just have lots of clear cards because you just want to get rid of the ball, and just more passes, and choosing tactics like more break-up plays, say, and more defending corners, and the more you're choosing, the more tactic for that. There are tactics here as well. There are more cards. I know I've got one where it's well, there's a few that is more defensive minded, so again you might want to do that. So yeah, so I will we will play this match now. Start a new video.